We're joined today by Todd Bergman. You are doing something pretty amazing in the very near future. But before we get around to that, let's let the audience get to know you. Share a little bit about yourself with us.
39 years old. I have a wonderful wife and a beautiful 6-year-old daughter who grade one now and getting into gymnastics. And we have a family lawn care and landscaping business, and I enjoy running.
Now, speaking of that running, you are doing something very special on November 1st through 2nd. Share a little bit about what you'll be doing.
Yeah, so I'm calling it the 4x2 by 24. So it's kind of an event inspired by David Goggins. And so I will be running 4 miles every 2 hours for 24 hours. So there will be a little bit of rest time in there, like more at the start and then less as the 24 hours goes on.
Now, you're not just doing this for any reason, not just because, hey, I just want to do this. There's a really good reason behind this. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so my brother-in-law, he has been battling MS for over 20 years now, and he does an event in Kelowna. He just finished his second year where he calls it the Mount Knox hike. So he hikes up and down this mountain for 12 hours. It was just this past weekend, and he did 32 kilometers, and
Wow.
then he biked it the next day as well. So I wasn't able to join in the event, and I just thought, like, this is so cool. Here's a guy that wakes up in pain. Sorry. He he wakes up in pain every day. I didn't think I'd get emotional.
Mm.
He wakes up in pain every day, and I've never heard him complain. And he's trying to raise support for research for MS because this is something that he battles every day. And I thought, you know what? I want to do something. And I'm not going to say that I can walk a mile in his shoes because I'm not going to pretend and be that egotistical that I know what that's like, but I want to see if I can walk a step in his shoes and experience some pain. I know my body will recover because I'm blessed to have a healthy body, but the next day he's still in pain and he still goes to work and he still works out and is active. So, yeah, he's just been crazy inspiring to me. So I just wanted to do something in support of him. And that's why I'm doing it for the MS Society.
And you can tell that you're very passionate about this. And for listeners that are now touched by what you've just shared with us, you've got a hefty goal. Share how our listeners can get involved.
Yeah, so I'm trying reach for the moon and hope you hit the stars sort of thing. I'm hoping to raise $10,000. And so I've started an Instagram page called it'd be 4x 2x 24. There's a link right in that bio where you can go on. None of the funds are coming to me. It's all to the MS Society, and they take care of all of that because if I had to try and do that, I'm not the most organized. So the
Mm.
MS Society takes care of all of the financial part. I just have to run.
Now, you've obviously been training for this. Am I correct? Or
Uh,
am I?
no, you are correct. I signed up for a half marathon here on the 19th of October, and I was like, okay, I can do that. And then figuring out this event. I'm like, hey, I don't want to do it before in case something happens. So yeah, I'm running basically every day, whether it's a hard run, intervals, just a recovery run. But yeah, we're getting in around 40 miles, 30 to 40 miles a week. So yeah, it's fun.
Going back to your brother-in-law, have you let him know that you're doing this? And if you have, what were his thoughts?
Yeah, I let him know right away when I was thinking about it, and he kind of gave me some pointers. And like, he's the one that told me that you can just sign up on the MS Society and they'll give you a link for donations. And he was, yeah, he was encouraged that I would do something like this. But yeah, he was very supportive, is the main thing. And I think honored.
Now, for those who maybe want to see you going through with this, tell us a little bit about when you're actually doing the run and where it's taking place.
Yeah, so I will be doing it. Kind of my home base will be my house. So I live right close to the Assiniboine Forest. So I have a loop that I can do where I'll run down the Hart Trail to Grant Avenue and snake through some residential communities back up to my house, where I'll probably have a bit of an aid station, some food, place to stretch. So yeah, it'll be through the Assiniboine Forest. And yeah, November 1st to 2nd. I did not realize, because I just jump into things, there's a time change that night.
Oh, no.
So it's actually 9 a.m. to 8 a.m. So people might think like, oh, that's only 23 hours. It's still 24, but it's a time change. And yeah, like I said, I didn't think about it. There's potentially a Bombers playoff game that day. There's a Jets game, but this is way better than that. So
But if people are like, hey, that's not important, this is way more important, and they want to cheer you on, do you mind if they're out there on the hard trail or they're in the area cheering you on? Will that help
no,
you?
not at all. I think that's cool.
All right, for our listeners, again, you mentioned it a little bit earlier. If they do want to help ahead of this and they want to donate towards this amazing cause, again, let us know how they can do that.
Yeah, so it's all through an Instagram page. I know not everybody has Instagram, but it's at 4x2x24. I tried to keep it pretty simple. So, and those are all number 4, number 2, number 24.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for making time for us.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you for the opportunity.